What?
Now this is gonna be epic.
You on the bonus?
Yeah, opening thoughts on the Star Century E-set?
The Star Century E-set?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have to turn on my music, man. You know, man, that looks like a great skin.
Yeah, I just really like how the colors are coming together, and it looks really fierce. And the blue hair is really woke for you know, the current year. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be a really cool skin.
Okay, let's go to the items. All right, let's go to the items.
You don't want to talk about Spirit of the Bear Terra?
I'll be okay, man. I'll be man. Listen, we'll be good. All right, we're good.
Sold
so what do you think? Sold? Oh my god, 5%. This item.
That's kind
this
of
item's dead. This item's dead.
Really?
They've killed it.
I mean, I kind of think the heal is like the good part of Soul Gem, don't you?
I can't believe it. They've killed it.
It's dead.
It's dead.
All right,
5%.
You're never gonna see this item ever bought again.
Wait, so this isn't affecting the healing? It's just the damage.
This
like
is
the bonus damage.
This is the magical equivalent of Tyrannical Plate Helm.
I can't believe that they haven't nerfed the healing on it, though. To be honest,
I think it's kind of cool having mages being able to live stuff.
Okay, I mean it's a cool item. I'm glad they nerfed it. That's cool. Karen's getting nerfed. Yeah, that item's bought every game. So these two items get bought every single game. They get nerfed. Yep. Gaia, I wish they could just gut this item and rework it. To be honest, this item is just lame. I think it makes solo really forehead because you get 400 health and you just full heal constantly. And if you're someone that has a knockup, then you just can't use the ability. And if you do, you have to proc their Gaia before, like when they're full health, and then wait for it to be done healing, and then trade with them. I think it's a really forehead dumb item, and I wish they gutted it even harder, to be honest.
It is 2 passives, and it's like 2,050 gold.
It's just,
right?
are you bad? And do you not know how to take trades? Well, have yourself a Gaia.
Got the item for you.
We got the item for you. This is an obvious one, dude. Okay, when I looked at it as a kid, I couldn't believe this was 10 seconds long. It's such a short cooldown. It's crazy. Yeah, that's a good nerf. Persephone, I don't know anything about this god, to be honest.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Played her. Who
yeah,
knows?
I mean, who really knows? Honestly, like, I don't know, really.
All right, King Arthur.
King Arthur. So let's see here.
I think I should
20.
take the lead here. I think I played this guy like a lot, and
yeah, good.
So yeah, the overhead slash, that's like is 1, right? Yeah, that's like really bad nerf. You know, this god is dead now, right? God's dead, right?
Yeah, he's got to be dead now. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
Seeing like 20 damage taken off these abilities, that's like a lot, right? That's like,
sheesh.
Like how much health do gods have? Like 2,000 health?
I mean, like not that much, right? So.
I mean, if 20's taken off, that's like, I feel like they're gonna be living, right? Like they're gonna be like taking less damage than they did before the nerf, right? Like,
so
does that make sense?
I mean, let's see here. So you got a total of 40 damage taken off base, right? And then you got another 60 on the jab. The jab is like whatever. I mean, easily the biggest nerf to Arthur was the ult, just because the ult does a fuck ton of damage. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna be fine. I mean, like they took like 40 damage off his main combo.
How did looking at this make you feel?
Oh, I mean, no, he's actually broke. He's dead. Oh. They've taken 20 damage off. He's dead.
Hey, what's up, Wavis?
Time to stream Minecraft.
No, we're going to patch. Let's get out of here. Shoo.
Really?
Yep, shoo. Get. Yeah, on the real, biggest nerf here is Arthur ult. The rest is kind of whatever. I mean, obviously it's impactful, but he's gonna be fine. He's still gonna do a lot of damage. I think this is kind of outrageous, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You could call it nerf.
Yeah, I think this is too far.
Oh, yeah, the 100-second cooldown thing. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a bummer.
I think this is a massive weird champ, to be honest. I think whenever Kakolin comes in meta and comes out of meta, they either hard buff or hard nerf his passive. And I think halving the shield is kind of just ridiculous, bro. Like,
it's like 200 at like max rank. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of like halving the shield is kind of ridiculous. I don't know, like they should have gone to at least 15 before doing that, bro.
I mean, it's not halved. It's like 3. It's like instead of 600, it's 400.
Yeah, I mean that's okay. It's not actually halved, right? But it's just that's a lot taken off. I mean, I could see 15, but I think 10 is pretty crazy. This 100 seconds, dude. It's a AOE knockup damaging ability. Literally no way that deserves a 100-second cooldown. Like that's just like that's got to be a band-aid nerf, right? Just because you don't want it to be meta anymore, right? Like, bro, there's no way that ultimate ability deserves 100 seconds. There's absolutely no shot that it deserves 100 seconds.
100-second cooldown makes the god kind of bad.
100-second cooldown usually kind of kills the ability.
You can like a 90-second. You used to have like something like 90 or 100, right?
It's 85 to 100. It
used to be something else though.
Yeah, I don't remember. It doesn't matter. Like Warcry is whatever. But I think it's like, I know it's only the spear. I'm just saying. I think this is ridiculous. Making this 100 seconds. I think that there's like plenty of other ways to nerf him than just increasing his ult cooldown to 100 seconds because you kind of use that ability a lot. And when you can't use your ult to trade and solo, it just feels really bad. You're never gonna see this ult used that often. I mean, you're gonna have to like save it for like a gank or like blue buff invades, anything like that.
So unironically, dead god.
No, he's fine.
Oh.
But this ult nerf actually might really fuck him. I'm not sure, but this could actually fuck him really hard. Like extra 15 seconds could absolutely bone that character on God, but we'll see. Could go build more CDR? Probably not. I mean, he has his items. It's just sheesh, bro. 100 seconds. I can't get rid of that. That's crazy.
20-minute queue, baby.
Yeah. I'm always loving Wukong nerfs. I think this god is just really forehead, but yeah, it is what it is.
How much
yeah, it doesn't really matter too much. It's 20 damage taken off as well. I don't know what the skill is. I mean, it's a pretty hefty increase on the cooldown.
Doing way too much damage.
Yeah, I think this is a solid nerf. His ult does a lot of damage. His kick is on a pretty short cooldown for how much damage it does, to be honest. But that's a pretty decent nerf. 2 seconds on that ability is pretty big. They did something. They fixed the bug on Soul, right, and like made it like intentional now.
Yeah, but still nerfed, I believe.
Yeah,
not as PogChamp as it once was.
Either way, I kind of hated it. It was really lame to play into. You get your blink stop, stuff like that. It probably feels good.
Giannis nerfs. No one gets one shot anymore, right? No one gets 85%.
Right. I mean, always love to see a Giannis nerf. This god's just kind of cringe and meta. But it probably don't matter too much, to be honest. Maybe I'm not a mid laner, but yeah, I don't know. Raijin, always loving a nerf on this character as well. The Soul Reaver Warlord over here. This guy loves proc and Soul Reaver.
Gem.
He loves himself some Soul Reaver and Soul Gem. This character.
This guy is really the item abuser.
Yeah, this guy really is the item abuser. And honestly, this guy can suck my nuts because he procs 600, 700 damage to me with Soul Reaver. He just kills me with Soul Reaver. So.
I mean, he's suck your nuts if he's buying breastplate though.
Well, then I'm gonna have to suck his nuts because he's breastplate. Okay, so. Now the main patch, lots of Pogger skins. Hopper, the PI one, he's kind of dripped out. Then there's the Nika tweet, dodgy skin. You see that tweet?
Sensei, the Morgan.
Did you see that tweet?
I mean, from the picture I'm seeing, the dodgy skin not looking that popular, you know.
Did you see the tweet
popular. Yeah, I saw it.
Guys. Kiko is now the same cooldown as Apollo. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, I don't really play Emoja, but I think summer skins are cool.
Yeah.
I think they should do more of them, honestly. I think summer skins are sick. Yeah, I'm still mad about I can't believe it's 100 seconds. Anyway, I think the Draugr is gonna be OP, maybe.
PogChamp?
I think it's kind of scary. I don't know. I mean, obviously, we'll have to see, like, based off of playing with it, but The Draugr does seem pretty strong.
Really?
I think it. I mean, 5% damage mitigation stack and a 7% increased power for losing the game.
God, I thought that was the Phoenix getting damage mitigation.
That's Phoenix and towers like everywhere.
Wait, is it gods?
Yeah, the gods do.
Wait,
towers and Phoenix. No, towers do. Wait.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
Towers and Phoenixes.
Yeah. Towers do. Towers do.
But not gods.
Yeah, not gods. But yeah, I think it's all right.
I think it's really cool having something to fight over in the duel lane again.
I mean, I think that addition to the map is fucking sick.
Yeah.
I think that's absolute Draug champ over there, dude. I don't know if I was a duel laner. This is literally a support patch. You got a buff. You got a thing to fight over.
You got another thing to fight over.
You got a war flag buffed. Okay, it's not. Well, Tower Boy, obviously you love this, right? You love this Draug champ, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't know how it stacks though, right? Like
you just gotta be standing in the Phoenix.
Oh, max 3 stacks, right? So each god gets it. Okay, that makes sense now. When I'm
and then I guess you can walk out or something, or because the last 5 minutes.
So the tower. I don't know how tanky that's gonna make the tower, but we'll see. I think it's pretty cool though. And obviously you get something to fight over. It's pretty pog.
So
I don't know what this buff does. Can you tell me what it does, Jake?
The green thing. It just gives you health and mana. That's literally it.
And HP 5? If it's
upgraded? If it's enhanced. So it's not really that cool.
Wait, so it just gives you 50 health and 50 mana.
Yeah, and then it scales with your procs.
Plus? How's it scale?
For every 50 protections you have, you get like an additional 30 mana and health.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's not that pog, but it's gonna be level 1. It's just gonna make the supports tankier and stuff in lane, which is good.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you have 50 health on. That's like kind of it.
But there's like a lot of stuff to do on the map, and
I mean, the enhance is okay, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really do anything.
I mean, it's alright.
It's alright.
I think this will probably need to get buffed, right? It seems pretty.
Nah, I mean,
I don't think so. I mean, it's still farm, right? So
I'm just thinking level 1. This is probably just for level 1, and yeah, it's probably a farm for the jungler, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm just saying, like, what's the use of it, like, after? Right? It's like not scaling that crazy. You're gonna get like
not really that insane.
I think the enhance should be stronger. I think this should be like 20 HP 5 maybe.
I mean, in most support builds, you're already getting capped out on like HP 5.
Yeah, but it should be Poggers mode, so someone else could pick it up.
You can go Bond,
even though it's probably the worst buff on the map. So anyway, I think that's still pretty cool. I think it's really cool that they're adding more buffs in the jungle.
So you heard what it does, right?
A big deal.
What?
So like when if you're standing next to like some guy with a blue buff or a red buff, it doesn't fall off them until you leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think that's never gonna be a thing at all. I don't think that's gonna work at all.
What's the distance on that though? I forgot about that.
Yeah, it doesn't say. You have to be sitting next to them or it wears off. And I just don't see that ever happening. Because when your buff wears off, your buff is spawning. So like it's just not gonna matter, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean it depends, right? You could reduce it maybe? Or delay it? How do you think you're gonna clear though? I mean, I guess we'll see.
Oh, are you gonna start? Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. You can use the buff to retake the buff. What? Anyways, I think this thing's pretty cool. I think this Draugr is pretty sick. I think the side thing on the map is sick. I wish they did that on solo too, but then it wouldn't be unique to do. I think yeah, honestly, all the map changes I think are really sick. I think it's straight poggers changes around the map. I'm glad they added harpies this other side and they
added harpies to the side.
I just think it's really cool when they're not afraid to make big changes to the map and just kind of how the game plays, to be honest.
But there's not like a Vines thing though.
Now this.
What's epic?
What's this?
The balance?
What is that? Oh wait, hold on. Let's talk about Med. Tell me about Med.
So wait. So it's 13% a tick, or what's that 8 mean? What does that 8?
I think it's base 8.
Is that percent though?
No.
8 health. 8 health.
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
It's got to be percent.
No way, it's 8% plus 5% of their missing health, right?
Yeah, what is this 8?
Oh, wait, no, it is percent, probably, right?
8 plus 5% of their missing health. Okay, wait, so it's 24% of just their entire health, and then 20%, or no, yeah, 20% of their missing health. So if they're
I don't
low...
know. Anyway, it's probably not going to get picked up, right?
No, it might. If you're not getting...
Really?
Yeah. This heals you for half your health if you're at, like, 10% HP.
Yeah. But, like, it's, like, out of combat healing, right? It's not going to be that great in combat.
Yeah.
Maybe early it'll be good in combat, right?
Maybe in lane or something? Because it's probably better than Shell now. Because it heals for more.
Yeah, but the thing is, Shell doesn't get affected by anti-heal. That's the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't scale as good as Shell does.
Okay, anyways. Any closing thoughts on the med?
It became more Pog. And it might be bought now.
Alright. Now what is that? What the fuck is that? Can anyone tell me why this thing has a shorter cooldown than Control ult? Anyone? No, it's not. No. Only 120 seconds with Relic Dagger? This guy doesn't know. Mayo, it's gonna be 50 seconds with Relic Dagger. It's gonna be 50 seconds.
Maybe if it's one charge for 90 seconds, then that's like...
Maybe, right? Is it? I don't know how the charges work, right?
I mean, okay, it's got to be per charge, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. It's gonna show like 2 down there when you look at your Sunder. It's gonna show 2.
Probably. I mean, that's what would make sense if it's 2 and then it goes on cooldown when you do it.
Yeah, well, I think it's gonna be pretty crazy. Well, no, you get to shoot once. So, like, you're like, oh fuck, I missed one. Well, guess what? I got another one. Oh fuck, I missed it again. Don't worry, it'll be up in 50 seconds. I have Relic Dagger.
Okay, so now thinking about it, yeah, it really makes sense because like 2 charges and having a 90-second cooldown for both is just like kind of ridiculous.
What?
So I'm gonna say like you shoot once, it goes on a 90-second cooldown, and then you have another one if you do that.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I mean, we'll see how it works, but the fact that you could have a Sunder on a 50-second cooldown, and it's stronger now, it seems pretty crazy because Sunder's already very strong.
It's not really stronger though.
Okay, yeah, it is.
How?
Right now, the base upgrade is 15%, right? Upgraded, increased damage.
20%.
Is it 20%? On God.
On God.
Let me check.
I'm checking right now.
I'm checking right now. You're probably
it's 20%. Yeah, I'm right.
You're the Sunder guy.
I don't even need to check. I know I'm right.
All right. Well, I still think it's pretty crazy that it's
okay,
that short of a cooldown.
You can Sunder one front line and then Sunder the other front line and put the fear of God into them.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think 90 seconds? I mean, come on now. That's got to be getting nerfed, right? Cooldown for sure. Now you do 27.5% of the current health? Okay. What is it right now? I don't even know anymore.
You didn't check.
I can't. I'm logging in. Okay, whatever. Either way, this item, this relic got to get nerfed. That's pretty strong. This thing, what do you think about this? The Bracer Radiance?
It's kind of, so you get a 3rd century late game, but it's kind of useless. I feel like early game, like all the relics are just way stronger. Like I was thinking about it, and do you like put it in mid lane or something to help your, like you can put it on the solo wave to help your solo laner like win, or you can like put it in the mid lane and help your mid lane.
It only lasts for 90 seconds, so. But yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but it'd be for like 3 waves, right?
It's only 10% increased power though. It just seems really weak. Also, what does it even do from upgrading? It just acts as a sentry. It just seems like I feel like it should get stronger. Okay,
well, having a 3rd ward is kind of strong.
Yeah, I mean that is definitely strong. I don't know. I think it's gonna be really weird when people have a buff and you don't know if they have a buff, right? Because it's a ward.
I think no, it glows. I'm pretty sure because I think the other team can see it.
Really?
I mean, place a radiant glow at the target location.
But they have to like sentry it to kill it.
I think so.
And I guess a lot of these things you have to wait until you play with it to know. But
I think this is just like a 3rd ward, and that's how you should think about it.
Yeah, I mean, either way, I just think it'd be kind of lame if they have 10% MS and 10% increased power if they're above or below, and I don't know they have it. You know? Oh, they would glow when they're buffed. Okay. Yeah, I think Boots getting killed. That's a massive poggers. think that's
so. What do you think you're gonna build in solo lane now? Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about it, and I was scared that people were gonna rush defense first, but
you probably want to go power item.
You have to go
unless
power
you have
item.
bluestone.
Maybe. Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe like I don't know. If you go like bluestone, you might be able to just rush into mystical and you just clear the wave anyway. And now it scales better. But I think you could definitely rush a few defense items.
Rushing like, Jotun's Wrath is probably poggers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's like the first thing everyone thinks about. Yeah, I mean, there's tier 2 mass, there's bluestone, there's like glad shield, mystical mail. Those are like all pretty decent items. But and maybe stone cutting first.
Oh yeah, like on Osiris. Oh yeah, that makes Osiris and Blown kind of cool.
I think, but wait, they buff berserkers, but it's still expensive as fuck. So yeah, that's still never gonna get bought. Yeah, maybe stone cutting. But either way, I think boots getting removed, massive pog champ. I think that's gonna be pretty sick.
No more tank boots rushing and then running into buff.
Yeah, also no more junglers rushing tier 2 boots and getting full warrior tabby and showing up to your blue buff for any fight and them just being the most OP character in the stage.
Yeah, that was definitely cringe.
There's a lot of there's a lot of really lame strats.
That's strategic gatekeeping because if you don't do it, you lose.
Yep. Yeah, I'm glad that boots got removed, and I think it's gonna make Smite a lot more fun, to be honest. Just being able to like some gods, like dude, Anubis. Sometimes you just don't want to go boots. You know, a lot of gods you just kind of don't want to go boots on. But yeah, we'll see. I think it would have been cool if they added some bridge items along with removing boots, so it'd feel like you'd have like some nice spikes early. But either way, I think it's a really good start, and I don't think anyone should miss these boots. To be honest, I feel like they're like not something that you'd miss. Like, oh my god, I don't get 40 power now. I don't know. I think they're just kind of there, and it's like not really that fun. But yeah, and they pre-nerfed mace and spear. So they're gonna be broken. Yes.
Yep.
It's alright. Ichable, really lame item. Don't care if it gets nerfed. Mystical scaling, that's pretty cool.
I feel like it's not gonna matter though.
It's not really gonna matter, but that's a neat change, I guess. This definitely need to get nerfed. 20% CCR and Wingblade.
It's one of the only items with 20%, or I guess out of the like that tree.
Yeah, they kind of killed CCR this patch though.
Really?
Yeah, well they removed tank boots and now they nerf Wingblade, right? So that's like the really available cheap CCR. But either way, yeah, I mean Wingblade is a really strong item. It needs to get nerfed in some ways for sure. So that's aight. That's aight. This item looks broken as fuck.
Yeah, definitely better than it was.
Because like what? Now you can
imagine Akibo popping this.
Well, imagine a Sobek popping his ult and then 3-2 pluck, 3-2 pluck.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely gonna be on mages though. Or a hell or something. It's just gonna be gross.
Either way, it's gonna get nerfed for sure. Looks like a pretty strong item, pretty strong passive. What do you think about War Flag support guy?
So what happened now is it gets gold gain. If you damage, you keep the stacks. But you're probably gonna lose the stacks in laning because it's 30 seconds for it to for a wave to come. I guess there's gonna be a bunch of stuff to kill now in dual lane, so you might be able to keep it up. But I mean, it's definitely better. And then, so if you hit a god, you gain gold each time you damage an enemy. So like, say you're like Anubis and you like won an enemy, are you just gaining gold for every tick of your run?
I don't know.
I mean, that would definitely be pretty broken.
You could just build Staff and Mirrodin first. How much is Mirrodin?
2,800.
I think there's probably a lot better items to go, but that might be
Ares 3 someone, and you just back and buy a full item.
No way, right? Because tier 1 Meridian is terrible. It's just 10% CDR. Yeah, no way you could build it out. Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, this
War Flag maybe decent.
Maybe decent.
Maybe decent.
Yeah.
Corrupted Bluestone. I'm not surprised this item got reworked. It still looks kind of bad though. The 4% prots is a really good buff. But other than that, it looks like the same item, right? They just added prots to it now. I think it's really hard to get stacks on this item. That's the thing. Like you have to hit like a wave. So like in a team fight in like the jungle or something, I think it's really awkward. And I don't remember how long stacks will last for. Either way, I think this item is probably still going to be bad, but the 4% prots might be decent. We'll have to see. But
wait, so how do you get stacks?
you have to like hit people or like hit anything basically, and you get a stack on a stack of it.
Well, if you have 200.
Oh wait, the stacks last for 6 seconds. It says right there. Yeah, I don't know.
You're gonna get 8 prot. It's like 8 prots per stack if you have 200 fizz prots.
Wait.
So this can give you like 40 fizz prots or 40%, 40 prots or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know. It's. I think usually if you're building bluestone, Brooch is just always gonna be the better option, no matter what, just because it does more damage.
True.
And usually you're tanky enough that you don't really need prots from your last item anyway. And Brooch kind of does like everyone's health bar in a fight. So I don't really see this ever being better than Brooch still, but maybe it's down like a viable path where you could actually buff it and make it decent, and it's like a starting point. But we'll see. This, I'm glad they buffed Death Toll for Soul Eaters, but I still think it needs to get buffed more, to be honest.
That's just like only for like Osiris and Erlang, and who else? Bologna.
Bologna, Alma could go Death Toll if you.
Well, that nerf isn't for her. Or
yeah,
the buff isn't for her.
Yeah. Either way, I think that they should still buff Death Toll for like Soul Eaters. Like melee auto should heal more, in my opinion. I think. I mean, when you go Osiris and you go Death Toll, and then you go Osiris and go Bluestone, one just feels incredibly better, like just way better. And if the best Soul Eater that goes Death Toll that uses the best, there's just no way the cleave getting increased is gonna make it better. It still just heals for nothing. But it's a pretty good change. I think I still think it's gonna be like not viable for Soul Eater still, but maybe I'm wrong. You just don't really heal that much at all from it. Berserker Shield, I'm glad they finally did this. Hunters can Sugma. It still doesn't seem like that good of an item though. It still seems awkward. It's like
the price.
Yeah, it's still super expensive. I think it's still high prots. It still has pen on it, right? And it's just weird. Yeah. It's like a power hybrid item that's like really, really pricey. And I don't know who would ever buy it. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe cutting Berserkers does go Poggers mode.
I mean, it definitely goes Poggers mode for like maybe like Erlang and like a couple assassins, but yeah, I mean, I don't think solos are really going to be building this for the most part. It's a decent buff. It's just really pricey, but it'll probably get picked up for a bit. I just don't think it'll be crazy. I think junglers will probably use it more than solo eaters, just because like there isn't really any solos that like actually auto that are in meta right now, or probably will be in meta, but maybe I'm wrong. But I'm glad that they made Berserkers like an actual item now, because they kind of just like it just got way too broken for hunters, and then they had to like basically kill it. So hopefully it gets balanced from here and gets bought again. Now this is Poggers.
They removed more CCR.
Yeah, they actually did, huh?
So it's just like Spirit Robe, and there's a bunch of ones with like 10%.
Yeah. So what do you think about this item, Jake?
Definitely better than it was. It has health now, and that's like the main reason people didn't buy it. And it just gets buffed. So
I think it needs more health, to be honest.
I mean, it has a really good passive. It's like an item of attack speed. The more Pog?
Yeah, it's more Pog. Don't think the Death Toll change? Yeah, I mean, Death Toll is, I think it'll still be bad for solos. That's a lot of power.
It definitely did not need a buff, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty good item already.
That's even better item.
Yeah, we'll see. I feel like 10 power is kind of a huge buff. I think that's kind of too much. I think I could see it going to 30. You know, I'd be okay with 30, but I think it shouldn't have gotten buffed in the first place, to be honest. Oh my, we're only halfway through, dude.
So I didn't read any of this Manic Inceptor thing.
Yeah, I tried to, and I just didn't care.
Yeah, so maybe let's just not.
This item is probably still gonna be bad. I'm gonna keep it on stack.
Okay.
I just don't see Mannequin ever being better than I or Bumbo's, right? Like no way. What?
You can queue.
Oh. Invite me? Poggies? Well, now we have to speedrun it.
Yep.
We have 4 minutes.
Sentinels,
Okay, so
Pog, more Pog.
it's like a decent Pog,
it's
right?
just a direct buff.
Conduit, you go on this item, so it's cool if they have mana on it now. Vamp Shroud, the starter's just getting better, but the upgrades I think are still just absolute dog, and you probably never want to ever get to the point.
Bloodsoaked Shroud is better. I don't know. Didn't read it.
Yeah, didn't read it. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, I'm seeing the numbers go up, so that's it's probably pretty good. You know?
I think Vamp Shroud's a very specific case where you want to buy it, and the starter's like the only good thing about it. I think the upgrades are not that great, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not a mid laner, and I didn't read it. I think this should get nerfed. I think this is too strong, personally.
It's literally just 1 per level.
What? Yeah, that's a lot. What? That's true healing damage. What?
Huh.
You're yoinking it. And it's 35. They buffed it.
Huh.
It was 25, then they buffed it to 30. Now they buffed it to 35, and they made it scale.
Oh, jeez.
That's a lot of yoinking, man. That's a lot of damage. Okay.
Guess it is.
Strong. Warrior's Axe is definitely a pretty strong contender now.
Is Warrior Axe going to overtake the Bluestone dominance?
Probably not, but it'll definitely be a really good option for people now, to be honest. I think that's a lot of yoinking. That's a lot of damage, that's a lot of yoinking. Your wave clear is still going to be absolute dog, but you can definitely trade with people now. Like that's a lot of health yoinking right there. And a lot of damage. But your wave clear will be terrible. It's like normal. But it'll be pretty good now. Atlantis, that's cool. 5 power, that's cool.
Not seeing anyone buying it.
Leather Cow, that's cool, man. 7 MP5, that's cool. Now cool. It officially has every stat in the game, I believe. Maybe give it some CDR, and then maybe people might buy it once you give it CDR. It'll have like literally every stat in the game. Upgrade is MP5, that's cool. Sigil is 600, that's all right. Hopefully this item still never gets bought.
Steel Pogars.
This item, I think, is just cringe. Kind of just lame item, but you know, it has its place. Maybe if you go like a rank this mask into a sigil and like upgrade later, maybe it's good. But this is a absolute spicer of a change right here. I think the Tainted Seal change is really sick, and it will probably get picked up now. But usually the massive problem with Tainted is just you have no sustain, like mana or health sustain. But this kind of gives you a little bit of sustain through like their pots and what they're healing, which is pretty pog. But you're still gonna go in with this item. But this is a cool change.
So if they have a pot ticking, you're healing for 1.5. If that even.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Yeah.
It's pretty right. Tainted Amulet probably still bad. Tainted Breastplate should always just be the better pickup every time. But at least they buffed it a little bit. This probably should just get a rework, to be honest. Maybe not. But this item is just very weak. Oh lord, they buffed Jade Emperors.
Not barely.
No. God, I just don't want to ever see it get touched. I hate that item.
I think Sov is better. Support at least.
I think Jade Emperors and Runic Shield are really, really unfun, poorly designed items, and I don't think that they should exist personally. And they should just get reworked. I think they're really lame. And oh no, I just realized boots are gone, and never mind. Anyway. Dude, anyone, don't think about what I just said there. Don't build those items, okay? Anyway, that they might actually be broken first items, huh? Oh no, dude. Is it really gonna be back to the Solon where you just rush those items first?
I guess so.
Oh my god, it actually might be. Dude, no way, man. Really?
Probably the best item to build.
That's probably just gonna be the best item at the start, isn't it? Oh my god, dude. Oh, just kill it, dude. Just fucking just gut the items, dude. They're so cringe. Oh, that is so. Oh, that actually might be the best item. My brain just died, man. Oh no. Okay, Tyrannical. What do you think about that, man?
It's cool, kind of, but it was way too expensive, and now it's still pretty expensive. Oh, dude, all right.
There's no power. There's no power. Oh, whatever.
What do you mean?
I'm just never mind. Anyway.
Hey, say you're rushing Jotun's Wrath into a Jade Emperor's, like you're still probably gonna win, right?
Are you? Probably. I don't know, dude. Listen. I remember back in the day when you could rush Glad Shield Rush Runic and Rush Jade Emperors, that's when it was the best, right? And now there's in boots, so that lets you do that. I don't know how strong it's going to be, but like that actually might be the best item choice. You might just win trades with that. Oh, dude. Maybe not. Let's just hope, you know? Alma, probably still a really bad god, to be honest. Oh my god, what a stacker. I think Alma will probably still be better than solo. This doesn't really change much, to be honest.
Yeah.
The ult buff is pretty big, though. That's a lot of damage. But yeah, hopefully Alma stays bad. I don't like this character, but not the biggest of buffs. I think she just has really bad items right now, and she just has a really weak landing phase. But we'll see. Pretty big buff to Artemis Trap, right? It's like 4 seconds.
Yeah, it's 4 seconds, but are you really getting hit by Artemis Trap?
Yeah, not really.
And then the damage is kind of big as well.
It's how it changes, though. It's alright.
It's alright. Oh,
it's alright.
Back to Q.
Oh. You know, it's alright. Just gotta be careful with this lady right here, because she can go sicko mode sometimes. Baba probably still bad. That's a pretty big shield change, though.
The knockback strength.
The knockback strength. I mean, the biggest change here is definitely. Those are both pretty strong buffs, actually.
Wait, is Baba Yaga the only thing that knocks it down? Because I'm pretty sure. I think it is. It's like kind of like Vulcan Meatball, maybe.
Nah, you could not really know.
You get knocked back.
Yeah.
Like.
But you're like pounded. Up. You're like up.
I actually don't get hit by it at all, so I don't really.
Yeah, I mean, no one plays her anyway, so.
Fair
buffs.
The Consigned Spirits, that's the big one. There's gonna be some 2-in going on.
Yeah. That's a pretty good cooldown there.
Yeah.
You know, alright. You know, he doesn't really get played, so that's alright. Daji.
Unless you're playing Osiris.
Right. Daji probably didn't need this buff either, to be honest. Yeah, I think this god is.
I think Hyra's is simping.
Yeah, I think Daji is a pretty alright character, and I don't think she really needed buffs.
You repeat Daji, you rush Jotun's Wrath, and you have 20% cooldown in 6 minutes.
Yep.
You go serrated.
Yep.
And you go.
And you're just broken. And you're just broken.
Yeah.
Hachi, this guy should probably get more buffs, to be honest. I mean, he's kind of like the Agni of hunters, right? But, yeah, I think you should get some more buffs. I think Hachi's cool. I'm kind of a Hachi simp, so.
Tuning him up, give him a little tune-up.
Yeah, a little tune-up for the boy here. I'm not really a hunter, so I don't really know how impactful this is, but I think it's probably not going to be impactful at all and where he is in the meta, but it'll probably make you happier playing him.
Yep.
And you feel nice that you have like a slight buff. I don't think this Hades buff matters at all.
I mean, the cooldown thing is kind of cool, or the ult.
Man, it's kind of cool, but I don't think it's ever really going to be relevant.
How many times does that even tick? Like 5 times? So you're just reducing 1 second?
Yeah, I don't think it's really going to be impactful at all. Well, it's per person, I think. Maybe. I think.
Wait, an enemy that it could work on minions as well then.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably.
That's probably kind of poggers.
You know, you just never love to see a Hebo and a Hell buff side to side. You just don't. You don't like to see.
When Hebo was OP, that's what his 1 was, and then they nerfed it.
Yeah, it's just strange, huh? Weird. Anyway.
Hebo OP. Kind of cringe.
You know, you just really there's never a point in your life where you just like to load up patch notes and see, Hell got buffed. Oh,
Paul hasn't really been looking. You know, Paul's team has been looking sick, amazing this year. So you know, I guess I decided to help him out.
Got in there, was like, just buff my characters.
Yeah.
It's kind of Paul does love to see this right here.
Yeah, he loves it.
Hebo buff. I mean, he was probably bad anyway, but you know, we'll see. It's a pretty big change.
I think the 1 kept him from being good because his clear was like so bad early that he would get
probably. Pressure. I mean, that is a really strong buff early game.
Now, I think he's gonna be.
Anyway, maybe 20 whole damage early is a lot on that short of a cooldown. That's a lot.
Cooldown.
It's a 5-second cooldown. 20 more damage is kind of a big deal on that god. That's a big deal for sure. This Hell buff, don't think it really matters too much, but you don't like to see her mana cost getting reduced because that just means she can spam more. It just means she can spam more, and she already spams a lot. Anyway, Don't love to see these two buffs, but it probably will be a pretty solid buff for both of them. This Hebo buff might be huge for him. Argus, yeah, I'm not gonna read that, but
he hit hard now.
Yeah, I think Argus do more damage or something, but
Argus do more damage.
This guy Argus already does so much fucking damage. Like, why are they buffing Argus? I don't know, man. This guy, okay. Argus literally does more damage to me than the Hera most of the time. Like, it just does 1k to me if it's just sitting there and hitting me. I'm like, you can't kill it either. It's just either way. I don't like Argus. I don't like Hera, and I don't like to see it. Personally. Yorm, you never love to see Yorm buffs.
This isn't gonna matter at all.
It probably won't matter at all. 10% MS doesn't change what he's bad. He isn't bad because he has 25% MS, not 35. The basic attack damage it's okay. It's alright. But yeah, either way, I hope to never see a Yorm in meta again. I think he's just really lame. Don't know what's going on here. Getting some more mana.
Yep.
Some reduced mana cost and some increased
number.
Some more damage. That's a lot of damage actually. That's 10 more damage. You know, it's aight. But I don't like Kali, Hell, or Hebo, or Yorm, or Hera. So I don't like to see any of these characters getting buffed personally. But you know, that's okay. It probably won't matter too much. Mulan, I'm not reading this. I'll skim over it.
You're getting juiced up.
Yep, none of this matters. Provides 5% protections in addition to the moon speed. Yeah, this shouldn't matter. Mulan's still bad. 1 second on the Odin.
You know when Odin's OP at the start of season 7? This is reverting him back.
Yeah.
Odin support used to be like.
Yeah. Odin probably still bad. But maybe the war flag in the meta shifts, he might actually be decent. We'll see.
Yeah.
But either way, these buffs don't really matter too much, I don't think. Maybe this 10% scaling is pretty decent. Oleron, this character basically doesn't exist. And 40% crowd kill reduction. Wow. That's actually a huge buff.
You ever hit him with an ability in his ult and he's just like stunned forever?
Yeah.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
I mean, that's alright. Tight. This actually does a lot of damage already. I'm surprised it's increasing scaling that much. Hold up. What am I picking here?
I'm picking here.
Anyway. Yeah, this character probably still gonna be irrelevant. He hasn't really existed in forever. Rat has a lot of MS now compared to other people. I think he's like 6%, right? Instead of 2? 2% actually?
That is what he do. He's 24.
I think he has 6% extra, right?
Yeah, so 24 instead of 18.
Yeah, so pretty big rat nerf actually. Susano can shoot his ult while he's dead. Terra can too while she's dead. I think this is... I don't really agree with this line of thinking. I don't think characters should be able to press their buttons while they're dead. That's just me. But yeah, I don't think Terra, Susano, Scylla, Issa, any of them should be able to do it. I mean, it feels better when you're the god, but I think it's really weird playing while you're dead. Personally. But, you know, decent changes for them for sure. Susano's still bad in the meta. Terra's probably still okay. That's a decent buff to Thor's passive there, right?
Yeah, that's like girdle range.
This god still kind of sucks.
Yeah.
His ult scaling, that's pretty decent.
God, I don't know if that God just do more.
Does that affect his lightning? Like the lightning bolt?
Thor?
Either way. Yeah.
Warrior's Madness.
No, the ult scaling.
I don't think
it's like the lightning damage, right? Or is it not? Or is it different? I think it's different scalings, right?
I think it's just on his ult, yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe he can one-shot now at level 5? So not one-shotting?
Yeah, maybe actually.
It's like 7 damage.
Yeah, the bolt has separate scaling. Either way, pretty okay-ish buff. Thor's still probably going to be bad. This seems like it's big, right? 5% extra on his 1?
Yeah.
That's pretty big, right?
It's just how big is 5% really?
I mean, it's 5% 3 times, right?
It's
a total of 15%, right?
Well, if Thoth 1 does like 1,000 damage, he's shooting it, then it's just 5% of that. So.
Okay, either way, it's aight. Thoth still probably sucks.
This is a big nerf. Now she's only OP in 1 category, not 2.
Yeah, she can still shove waves, but she can't kill your Titan or Phoenix anymore for the most part, unless she puts it behind waves. Yeah, that's a nice nerf. Now the pips can't, or like the serpents can't solo your Titan basically. So that's cool. This thing, I'd love to see that. This thing just slapped you forever, and you just wouldn't. You just have to deal with it. You'd have to accept it. You know, never love to see a Freya buff either. Don't want to see this character in the game ever, really, either. Yep. I'm not gonna read that, but I don't like it. Nox, don't love to see this buff either. I don't like this character either. But it looks like it doesn't matter at all.
Don't matter.
But yeah, either way, don't like this character. Love to see Yamoja nerfs. Don't know what all this is about.
Yeah, you just can't kill people when you ult them and then spam your win now.
So there's post-fire in the one, so you can't spam it anymore. The ult cooldown got
There's also Yamoja buff, though.
And now you don't have to do cooldown, right? You don't have to build cooldown or anything?
No, you still build cooldown.
No, okay. Well, say it. What do you think about
her? She nerfed, and then she's good. She's still fine, yeah.
Alright, that's about it.
That's it.
Thanks for watching the patch notes.
Yeah.
Fellas. Later.
See you next time.